people. Thank you for coming to watch my videos. I am back with my tarot card readings. I'm so excited because I have been away for quite some time and I am finally back. I have been personally going through some things and that's why I've been away, but I am back and happy to be back. But I am a intuitive reader. I use the tarot cards, but I use intuition as well. I also use astrology when I do my readings because I study astrology, but I study the Vedic astrology, and that is different than the Western or the tropical. So, for right now, though, you Gemini have been going through a lot of things in the past year and a half. It's been pretty rough for you. A lot of times you may feel like you've got a lot accomplished, and other times you may feel like you're never getting anywhere. It's just been really hard for you lately, up and down, up and down, up and down. And of course, this year's been really hard for all of us. But for Gemini, it's just been crazy up and down, up and down. It's because right now you have the north node of the moon, Rahu, sitting in Gemini. So that, especially if you were in a dasha of either Rahu or Gemini. Also, right now you have Venus setting with Rahu in Gemini, and Venus is the planet of love. It is the finer things in life. It also is your lover. It is also where it is placed is where you feel the most comfort at right now. So for Gemini ascendants, you might be actually spending more money on yourself right now, and you might be enjoying that. Not always is it like that, but you know, for Geminis, they're up and down all the time anyways. That's just the way that they are. Sometimes their life is really good and sometimes their life just seems really bad. But right now you do have Rahu, and Rahu is a planet of he has no head, so sometimes he doesn't think, and he'll make situations really cloudy, like you think you know what's going on but you really don't. And depending on where your Mercury is sitting in your chart as well, because it is what rules Gemini. So what does Geminis need to know for September 2020? For some of you this year, as Venus is sitting in your first house, you also could be finding more love for your own self and taking time for your own self. Maybe going to get pedicures or manicures, or just finding something that helps you to feel better about yourself. What do Gemini need to know for their general reading for September 2020? It's like these cards are being a little bit stubborn for some reason. Okay, Geminis. Yeah, the notes are getting ready to change, and they're going into new places. So this is very interesting. So sorry about that. So I'm looking a little rough. So sorry about that. So sorry, my camera just fell too. Yeah, these cards are being very stubborn. Usually when things happen in readings, it has something to do with that reading, okay? So, you guys are going through a hard time. It's like constantly you feel like you're being defeated, okay? Um, some of you might be mentally going through a lot of things that are good, though. When you have like Rahu return, depending on your age and your dashas and all that, but it's very significant for each person. Um, but anyways, some of you are having a hard time with either communicating with others. Right now, you might be having a hard time with, well, some of you might even be loving to travel at this moment as well, going on small road trips, not long distance, just short road trips. You're like on fire. Like some of you might just like to go for rides. Anyways, but I do find, oh, and some of you that are Geminis, you also at this moment might have a lot of social media followers or friends, and you might have a lot more friends on social media at this moment too. All right, so for you guys, I see that you are changing things around, like you are rearranging things in your life to make it easier for you to live. I see some of you as of you're selling stuff. Some of you might be selling stuff to make money. It's like you're trying to make ends meet because you are you're trying to, like I said, some of you probably are, most of you are probably spending more money on yourself at this moment. You are feeling like you need to treat yourself, which you do. You need to treat yourself, but don't overindulge in it, okay? Because we have the planets right now of Venus. If you are a rising Gemini, you will be doing more stuff for yourself at this time. But be careful with your money. Don't be spending it foolishly. Make sure that you think about things before you do them. I see some of you struggling with money and unable to do that right now. And right now in this pandemic, it's kind of hard for us to get a lot of money at this moment. And others, you might have the money, but you're just spending it foolishly. So be careful with your money. And I feel like if you are careful with your money, then things will come out great. And I feel like that there are some of you that I want to say some of you are spending your money, but yet you have money saved up. Some of you are very good with money, and you find yourself maybe doing for yourself, but you're not being foolish. But I do see some that are being very foolish with their money, and they are not paying attention to their spendings. All right, and then I see that you guys are learning a lesson about something in life. It could be about love. I feel like you are coming to a beginning with feelings for someone, but also like you are thinking about, some of you are thinking about a new relationship and you have feelings, and it's like you, for some of you, because not all of you are single, but I feel like there's a lot of you that are, it's like you've met somebody new and you can't get that person off of your mind, and you are just like, it's like that's all you think about, that person all the time. All right, but I feel like that person is for you that are, and it doesn't have to be a lover. This could be just a person that you work with every day. It could be a parent, a sister, a brother, something. But I feel like there's somebody that is in your life that you are thinking about a whole lot, and you have different feelings now for them. And that could be, maybe you were mad at your sibling for something that they did in their past or something, but you have these new thoughts and you have these new feelings about it. And I feel like once you're gonna find peace within you, those that have that going on. So if it's like a lesson in life that you needed to learn and you were still learning from this, okay? So there is also something that is coming towards you, and that it's something that you've been wanting, but it's finally coming towards you. It's just coming to you slowly. It's a slow process right now, but it is coming. Something is coming to you. Some of these are from a man. There is something that is coming from a man. Maybe it is money, maybe it is just some item, maybe it is just feelings or whatever. But something that you've been wanting and working hard for is coming to you this month. Yeah, I feel like something is going to be something that you really wanted. You have the star card. The star card it represents Aquarius, but it also represents you getting something that you've been wanting. It is very good. So I also see that once you start rearranging the things that you are rearranging, rather if it is in your home or it is within your soul, most of you it is within yourself. Once you start rearranging and looking at things from a different point of view and becoming maybe more organized within your head, you will feel a lot of peace. You will have that yin and yang once you become organized within your head. You also have some of you have new feelings for a it's like some of you might have spent a lot of money also on something that you wanted, and it's like you've put a lot into something, money plus time, but it's like now you're gonna reap what you sow, and it's coming to you. I also see maybe a Leo. This has to do with, there's Leo here, there is a Aquarius, and there is somebody that is fire, a male that is fire here. Okay, that's your general reading for you, your Gemini reading, okay? Let's go to the Gemini lovers, people that are in a relationship. What do Gemini relationship people need to know? What do they need to know about September 2020? Come on, cards. Let's get some good news with that Rahu sitting in your sign for this. It's getting ready to change, though. It's getting ready to change. I don't remember what day it's turning, when it's turning. I think it's next month. But let's see what we have here. What do Gemini lovers need to know? People that are in a relationship for September 2020. Interesting. All right, I'm trying to keep my mouth shut while I pull out all these cards, okay? Okay, this is for Gemini people that are in relationships. What do you need to know? what does Gemini lovers need to know? So, first off, you guys may have just went through something that was very hard for you. It might be something that is getting ready to happen for you. This is something that needs to happen for you to learn a lesson in life. For you, this could be, at first you might think it's very bad and you might think, what the hell is going on? But you guys are probably used to that now for the year and a half that you have had Rahu in your first house or with your Gemini. You have had ups and downs, up and downs, ups and downs. But for the most of it, you guys have to learn that it's karmically for you to learn something. It's one door closing and another door opening, okay? So for you, you might be also struggling with money for this month. This is a month that it's like maybe there's something that's going to happen that causes you to have to spend money, and then you will be worried. Some of you may be worried about your money, and you just have a lot of anxiety, and you have some of you may be really depressed about the money situation and whatever that is going to happen or that just happened. You're going to have a lot of anxiety about it, of course. But it is unnecessary worries. It is unnecessary fears, and it's something that you don't need to worry about. It is taken care of. It's something that you do not need to worry about. Then there is something that you're going to learn. Some of you may start classes doing something spiritual. Some of you may start classes and just broaden your horizon. You might just find some kind of class that is going to intrigue you, okay? There is a celebration coming of some sort. It could be just something that you are spending time with your mate, spending time with others as well, celebrating maybe a birthday or a I don't want to say graduation, but it can be a graduation. But what else? It can be something, a baby shower, it can be a wedding, it can be pregnancy. So there's something that you are going to celebrate. Now, after this hard time, though, we have celebration, which is really good. We have the card of bearing the fruits that you have sown. You are going to get the things that you're going to feel achievement this month from something that you have done. It's like you're finally getting that peace of mind, and you are getting the fulfillment that you have worked really hard to achieve, okay? I see some of you traveling. Some of you might be traveling together. And some of you may even be moving to a different place or a new home. But I see some of you moving, okay? I also see some of you working really hard. Some of you may even feel a little trapped, feel a little bit, like you are trapped and like you work really hard for nothing. But in the long run, when it comes to it, you will get the things that you are wanting because you are working so hard. Not always can we see the end. It's like you work really hard and you feel like you're like you can't get this done, like you're tired of doing the same thing every day and you're not getting anywhere. But soon you will be getting somewhere, okay? And it is coming. Okay, that was for the lovers. People that were in a relationship. These are for the people that are single. What do the Gemini people that are single need to know about September 2020? You single people, what do we need to know? What do we need to know? Please be money, right? Let's bring the money. What do they need to know? All right. You Geminis, you're probably really talkative right now too. I don't know. You might have a lot of communication, either if it's on the internet or just speaking, which could be a good thing for you guys, actually, depending on where your Mercury's sitting and in your chart. There we go. All right, so what I have for you guys, you single people, is like there is something that you guys you're creating right now. You are planning something, and it's like some of you are even thinking, you have these new thoughts of something that you want to do, and you're planning to get this done, and you're not telling anybody about it though. It's like, I'm doing this, but I'm not telling anybody because it's a secret. Some of you are learning. You're in a stage of learning. Some of you might even find yourself taking courses online, or you might be, you might just feel yourself as well, maybe taking classes and something new. I see you guys being very creative, which Gemini is a very creative sign. It represents the third house, and the third house is hands. And Geminis are very creative. They have they work with their hands. They're very creative. But I see that you guys are being creative about this secret that you probably are planning. But you're just kind of keeping it on the low. You're keeping it on the low, whatever it is. And I see that you guys, it's like you feel like you have complete control right now of a situation. It could be a relationship situation, but it could just be a regular feeling of, okay, I've got this. I'm under, like, my life is under control right now. You feel pretty good about yourself. There is something else that's coming towards you, a new, somebody's going to come to you with new feelings. They're going to come to you, and some of you, it might be a new person that is coming to you to bring you, to tell you, they're getting ready to tell you that they have feelings for you. Some people, it might be your ex. It could be an ex that's coming to tell you that they still have feelings for you. I also see that there is something that you've been waiting for. Some of you might be, you've been feeling like you're trying to control things, like you want something to happen, but you can't quite put your fingers on it, and you know you're going to get it, but it's like you're being very impatient. So make sure that you stay patient and know that you cannot be in control of every situation in your life. Sometimes we have to let go and let God take control of our situations. Sometimes we have to let go and just know that the universe is going to take care of us. You have to sit in your boat and let the universe row you, or let God row you into the way that you're supposed to go, because I don't think that anything is a mistake in life. All the people that we meet, I don't believe that there's any person that we were mistakenly met, even though that those people might have done you wrong. But sometimes we have to go through things that we don't enjoy, but we have to learn, and it makes us who we are. So just know that you cannot control every situation. You have to let the universe or God row your boat. Sit in that boat, and you have no rows. Anyways, but no, you are not in control. Let the universe, let God take control, and be patient. I do see a little bit of security for you this month. I feel like Maybe there might be money coming towards you. Some of you, it might just be a little bit of money, but it's a little bit of security for you, okay? I do see some of you that have been sitting in the dark, and I don't mean physically, but I do see some of you that have been sitting in the dark and you have felt cold and alone, and you feel like you just feel darkness all around you. And there is something that you are going to learn this month. There's a light that's within you that you need to learn. And I mean by yourself, you need to learn how to love yourself, how to like yourself. Sometimes we clash with our own self, and we have our own what my friend calls it is drunk monkeys in our head, and we listen to those drunk monkeys. But sometimes we need to stop, calm down, and you need to learn about the little light that's inside of your soul. What is that light? You need to open up with yourself, and if there's something that you need to change about yourself, then do it. Change it. If you can't change it, then the universe will eventually change it, or try to look within your soul, try to find that light, trying to bring it out where that darkness is not so dark anymore. But I feel like it will happen this month, that this is going to happen for some of you. Not all of you, but the ones that have been feeling that they're in the dark, it's going to happen. I feel like there's two people that I'm assuming it's just at work, but it could be some other something that you are going through. But I see two people working together very well, and it's like they're getting along. They are doing just fine. Maybe it is an ex or an ex-husband or an ex-wife, and you have to work together for the kids, and it looks like you guys are co-parenting well. Some of you, it may be just a friend, it may be a co-worker. But it looks like you're working really well this month and getting along with a certain person. All right, so that was my Gemini reading for September 2020, and I appreciate you guys coming to watch my videos, and I hope that you come and watch my videos again. That's my little monkey. All right, so thank you for coming to watch my videos, and good night. Deuces.